Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. We are now at the bomb shop in the Dark World. Managed to get all of my potions refilled. I got about 500 rupees. Let's see how much these things cost. Oh, the super bomb is only 100 rupees. Good. Might as well go ahead and buy the super bomb. Thank you very much. You can drop this bomb off anywhere. Press the A button. Please don't forget it. When you drop it, it will start counting down. You'll see the countdown in the upper right-hand corner above or below your health. And I should probably be using arrows. Once it counts down, it'll eventually explode when it reaches 0. And in the meantime, you do not want to either jump off a ledge or run with the Pegasus shoes. Because if you do that, you're going to leave the bomb there and you're going to have to scramble to pick it back up again. Now, you're probably wondering, what do we need the super bomb for? Well, you probably remember that huge crack in the pyramid. If you ever used a normal bomb on the crack, you would find out that the crack will not budge under the duress of a normal explosion. But if you press A here, let it go for 3 seconds, the explosion will be powerful enough to break this, and you will end up in here. We actually have a pond of wishing, rather. I almost wanted to say waterfall of wishing, but this is basically the dark world equivalent of the waterfall of wishing. There are some things that we can throw in here. For instance, the bow and arrow. We're gonna need to do this for a little later on. Hello there. Did you drop this? Yes. You are an honest person. I like you. I will give you something important. These are the silver arrows. To give Ganon his last moment, you definitely need them. I know I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Ganon's cruel power is to blame. You must defeat Ganon. And you will need this for the final battle. These are the silver arrows you need to defeat Ganon. If you try to fight him with the regular bow and arrow, you will pretty much be in a bad spot. That's also not all. We need to throw in the sword. Hello there. Did you drop this? Yes. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. And with that, we get the golden sword. The level 4 sword and the most powerful form of the Master Sword in the game. This is kind of an optional item, but it is definitely needed. And now, there are things that we need to do in order to get the last 2 heart pieces. I want to get those before I head on to Turtle Rock. But in order to do that, we're going to have to head to the Light World first. And now we're going to call on the bird once again. And we need to make our way to Death Mountain. There's no other place to go. We now have an option as to what to do with some of the spots that we couldn't go to before. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that lowest level is going to lead to nothing, so I'm going to have to climb the ladder here and then go east. And in here is a ferry. Might as well go ahead and take that. But also, we have this bridge that we couldn't cross before. With the hookshot, we can finally do it. And now we have all these caves that we can go into. We're going to have to do a little bit of exploring in order to get the last 2 heart pieces, both of which are in this area throughout both worlds. Just to find everything in the game. And we can't seem to do everything here. Well, we can do a thing there, we just can't get the chest there. We're gonna have to find a way to get to the chest. And then there's this area. Let's go ahead and fight off the enemies here. Maybe I can get some hearts or something. And by going up here, we have this area. I wonder, what does this lead to? Okay, this doesn't lead to much. So we can't really drop down any of these pits as far as I'm aware. But there is one where we can drop down, and it's right here. This takes us to the room with the 2 fairies. And by going up here, we find another staircase. Whoa. Do I want to go over there? Well, let's see. This takes us over here. What does this lead to? I'm going to try the left one first. Oh. They both just lead here. Okay then. Well, since that led to a drop-down point of sorts, which would have taken us back here anyway, let's see what's going on in these 2 cave entrances. Nothing. Wait. Let's get over here. 4 fairies. Well, in case you need to refill your health immensely, you can go over here. And this opening... Ah. Looks like we've got some wall bombing to do if we want to go through here. And inside is a shop. But how do we get over there? We can't pull this, so we're going to have to find another way to get across to that side. And if we open this, we grab this, there is a teleportation tile. Want. So let's look around here and look for some cave openings. Aha. These 2 are the only ones that are still here in the Dark World, and they lead to things that are completely different. And let's see what happens if you drop down here. Well, we can go in this direction and go up this area. And I believe we want to drop down this pit. That will allow us to get over here. Now, there are some more pits and more enemies. What will get us where? What if I go down this one? Ah, perfect. There's 20 rupees and a bunch of bombs. And we can't really seem to bomb anything there, but there is a large magic decanter in that area. And if we go up here, we should be able to find an opening. And what happens if I were to open this? Aha! I believe we may have found one of the two areas that are here. Let's see here. Inside here is 50 rupees. However, I do want to get to some of the things that are here. There is a way to do it. We just haven't really used it yet. And if I could do this without being harassed by a whole bunch of monsters, that would be great. Well, there is. It's called using the Ether Medallion. And I might as well go ahead and fight the thing from afar with the silver arrows there. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Stop dropping down. We can't... Oh. I forgot, it twists a little ways. Well, it's a good thing I remembered that. And that led to basically nothing. Let's go ahead. Okay. That's pretty much all that we can do here, I'm guessing. Let's go ahead and use Ether once again. I apologize for the flashing lights. And bomb our way over there. Now in here, we have a couple of walls that we can bomb. And they're both going to be here. Let's see what's in here first. There is a ferry up north. Let's go ahead and refill the health that we lost, because why not? And by going in here, we should be able to find something here as well. 3 fairies. So we didn't really get much. And we ended up here. Doesn't seem like there's much you can do here, but if you use the magic mirror... Aha! Heart piece. Now, there's another heart piece that we can get in this area. But I gotta figure out how to get there. And I'm pretty sure this does not lead to anything that I want to go to. And now that we're this far out, we have enemies. And these enemies can be nasty. Also, this may look familiar. That's because we are now near where we first entered the Dark World for the very first time. We can't do anything here yet with this crazy flashing Palace of Doom. However, there is something here. No, that leads to the... where we got Ether. So we can't do much here. However... is there anything that I can do in this area? Anything else that I can do? Probably not. I think it's time we started exploring everything below this point. Because if I have the feeling that if we do that, we may be able to find another heart piece. And here's a ferry where the entrance, where the Light World mountain entrance used to be. Not much there, sadly. Let's see what happens if you go over here. Doesn't look like there's going to be any... Yeah, there's no way to get back from there. There's really not a whole lot to this area. But there is that. What if I were to find a way to drop down? Or is that where the... Is that where the Cave of Birna was? That's probably where the Cave of Birna was. I'll check again. Yeah, that's where the Cave of Birna was. Ooh, boy. But I might as well go over to where we got to the Tower of Hera and use the magic mirror again, since there's some stuff in the Light World that I can show off as well. You may have noticed that area to the east of the tower with all the stakes. Well, now we can get over here with the magic hammer. Could have shown this off a long time ago, but, well, I didn't do that. Now's the time. And by going over here, there are some places that we can go. First off, I want to go down here and see what's over in this section. Ah. More of these enemies. Funny how there's a lot of Dark World enemies in the later caves. But there is a place that we can drop down to right there, as signified by the bottomless pit. All we have to do is just go through this weird spiral and we're there. And this is how you get this chest, which contains 50 rupees. Not bad at all. But of course, we're going to have to do a lot more backtracking again. Which means we're going to have to get the hook shot and make our way out of here. And I keep thinking that's a Dark World portal. There isn't one there. I don't know why I keep thinking there's one there. And I'm trying to get the moles out of my way. Even as powerful as we are now, we can still never get rid of those moles. I find that really, really irritating. And now... Oh. We're in the wrong spot for this. And I believe I've already done all those caves. Let's go ahead and get the magic mirror out again. Teleport here. Go down this way. And go ahead and equip the magic hammer so that way we can go over to this area again. I need to see what else I can do in this area, where else I can drop. I also need to check out this cavern as well. And there's a place here that we can't seem to get to by any means, which is kind of weird. Well, there is this area here, and if I could stop getting hit, that'd be great. And let's see here. There's that pit, but I don't want to go in there. I want to see what this leads to. Oh! This leads to over here. Oh. Fun. Well, at least there's a way to go between the lower and upper areas. But what happens if we drop down here? Ah! Let's bomb the wall, and I'm gonna get a sip of tea. Please let this be what I'm thinking. 10 arrows and bombs. Great. No heart piece. What a joke. But there is this stairway. I want to take it. And now we have all this. Oh, we can throw it over that rock, can't we? Yes, we can. 20 rupees. 20 rupees. 20 rupees. 20 rupees. 20 rupees. Oh, come on. I mean, you seriously gotta be kidding me. But at least we should be over here now. So let's go ahead and make our way to this area, so that way we can make our way back up to the upper portion of Death Mountain. Thankfully, I managed to take care of both of those enemies. And now we got all this. I don't think I've dropped down here yet. What does this lead to again? Yeah, I know exactly what this leads to. Okay. Man, if I could just stop getting hit here. So let's go ahead and make our way back up again. And take care of these two enemies. So that way we can finally go east on the upper area. Hopefully. I don't think these next two drop-off points lead to anything. So let's go ahead and go to the east here. And, we have these 3 stakes. Oh, you gotta hit these in specific order. Well, let's see what else there is to do. Nothing. Okay. Let's leave the screen, try this again. We gotta hit the top one next time. And by hitting these stakes in the correct order, you will get the Interest of Turtle Rock. Now, there is a Quake Medallion here. Let's use the Quake Medallion on the spot. By using the Quake Medallion, we are able to open a path, an entrance to the 7th dungeon. Is there something you can do with the tail? I'm guessing not. I keep thinking there's something you can do with the tail and the other parts of the thing, but I guess not. And there's gotta be a way to go down there. Did I ever use both of these? That's a shop. Well, I've never taken this path. Oh. We've been here already. Fun. Well, we might as well take it again. Because I can't seem to remember anything that I do in this game. At least, knowing what to do here is really, really easy. So let's go ahead and get up here again. See what happens if I drop down here. Alright. We're back over here. Time to go ahead and call it a video here for Turtle Rock. There's one more heart piece left to look for. And I've just now realized that in order to get there, we're going to have to go through Turtle Rock. I just now realize how we get to that one area that we can't drop down to west of Turtle Rock. And I just now realize you got to get through the 7th dungeon in order to get through it. Funny how that works. But we will find everything. And we will find Princess Zelda as well. Join me next time, where I take on Turtle Rock Dungeon, find Princess Zelda, and get a little closer to Aghanim and Ganon than ever before. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!